Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And we take a look at the offense for the Seahawks.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row before they hit the road next week. They have to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Come.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
I'm coming after you. Ready, go. 5.
Operating from the gun, Gibson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Set up. 60 or. Bring it. Bring it. Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Dawson. And he will find his man on the outside.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On second down now, it's Clayton. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Dawson. It's a sweep to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first.
60 Pittsburgh. Check it out,
on first down, Clayton. Yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Dawson. It's a short one here, complete to him. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off play action, Dawson. And his throw here's incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they should back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Throwing again, Dawson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Dawson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
61, match box, right side.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down, it's Fleming. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here?
Some of these, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. Open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. So from inside Niner now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll give it back. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line.
70, Indy.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Off the play fake, Gibson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. On second down now. It's Fleming. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Come on, Rod. We better not.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Off play action. Gibson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just...
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play you get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Dawson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking rounds and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Dawson. That is caught right at at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup. Looking to throw. Dawson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more. Quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Gibson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
A final shot before break. Gibson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. A 3-touchdown differential in the end, 35-14, the final. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On second down, it's Clayton. Up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
80 weapons.
On 1st and 10, Dawson. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
60 outlaw.
On 1st down, Gibson got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Gibson. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line.
Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Gibson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20.
I think that was great effort and great execution all the way around. They blocked the kick, and then they formed the line to make sure they can return it. And no penalties. What a great job.
Yeah, almost took it in for 6, and now they're in excellent position, 1st and goal. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Fleming. And he'll get it up to 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on Barnett. And he is met in his tracks by scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Fleming, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On third down.
These guys will get along right now. Of course they will. Defense is not here.
First down.
We got this.
Points in the opposite direction. Field goal. Awesome. And the gain of their workspace out to on second down. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime. A little bit of a gap. Go ahead and give it to first down.
And across the yard line. 9 gain of plays needed a lot of space.
And we've seen the guys, haven't we? It borders on that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football.
Now here's a side taken in by his tight end. On EA Sports, it's 49. They've got the lead as well as we start the 40. Dive can complete. Little two in the flag cup.
One try going against them, but you have to look for there. Went for the end, just unable to
Play action. And he's got his favorite tight. It's good to go as a first for the pickup team.
pick up through the Brandon, but Lance, quick out, safe.
Red zone, look to throw. Zone.
Frustrated fullbacks.
Second and play action. And that's pretty good to pull. Couldn't handle. Going so it's little block here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently more. Stand right here, but it is third and time.
What we got? What we got?
On third down. And it's complete. In the top 49. 15-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to through the range and good. And to just kick winds up successful. So that dream plus polished on for Sanford. He fielded out of the end. The Seattle had to come back out on the down on the score and happened on the last ball.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. Offense. They have to treat this drive.
They own the 32-yard line here. Back.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there of the O-line.
More often for guys that play center. The ball bends into a difficult to do.
I think that safe to say's been really good.
And being very move the ball because you're not getting some match. They're tackling
Able to slip across the 12-foot Seahawks. 6 back 10. Gibson in there.
Well, that was just yards.
We're hoping to get it. Touring up down 80%. That's going to be 9-yard line. So front 10, 8. They'll let it go. Second down.
Because drive. Then they ran it.
Look clean. 7. In this. With Seahawk Fusion. Face a down 8 score. Able to put us in a position. We'll just see if they're asleep.
They hope to have.
And the fans team does it. Or they football for
Analytics, someone data is expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, they do actually recover the ball, which is, I just wonder if that number is much more dotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score 93% of the time, you win the game. I'm still
with a minute to start the down a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:50 left. Facing a 6-4 in fourth.
They tried to run right into the like those teeth were pretty sharp.
Stuff
trying to move people aside.
The 3, but clearly right now